Hello, everyone. Welcome
Uh,
back to Serpent's Presents Rolling in the Netherdeep. We are excited to bring you a brand new tale of adventure in the lands of Wildmount and Marquette on Corel, which is behind me right here on this little green screen
Beautiful.
thing. My name is Ron Murphy, Dungeon Master, and around the virtual table we have, and our question of the day is, what is your character's pet peeve?
Hey everybody, I'm Bill, and I'm playing Orgoth Skullcrusher, your half-orc, half-drow, all badass, unarmed battle master. And pet peeves. Orgoth, what is your pet peeve? Okay, so putting fruit onto food where it doesn't go. Okay, so fruit on something like a nice cake or porridge, that's okay. But fruit on okay. So there's a shop in the Jumble back in Jigao that sells like a flat round base of dough that is baked and has tomato sauce and cheese on top. And I like to put spicy meat on it, but yeah, you shouldn't put fruit on that, and some people do, and that bothers me.
Half of the internet is going to cancel Orgoth now.
Yeah, that was a bold statement, man.
Bold statement.
He's a bold man.
We're skipping Lapis. Hi, folks. My name is Ross. I'm here as Wilvin every week. Your Ghostwise halfling bard. Look at me reading every single time. And Wilvin's pet peeve. So obviously, I'm a little shorter of stature. I'm not. I'm not against. I understand. I'm used to people looking down at me. But I think what gets my goat the worst is people speaking for me and obligating me into things that I didn't agree to. And now that's, of course, saying people who have not earned that right. Someone who does not, who have just met, who wants to say, oh, yeah, well, Wilvin's into it. I'm not necessarily. Just let me speak, please.
Hi everyone, this is Jamie and I'm playing North the Ladron Rogue. And yeah, North's pet peeve. It comes in two flavors actually. There's the one that we all figured out, like people telling them what to do. Oh God, please stop. I am my independent person. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. But the bigger pet peeve in that is people chewing with their mouth open.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my God,
That's
why
fair.
are you making
It's
so
the
much
worst.
noise? Why are you making these sounds? Stop. I can see the food in your mouth. This is disgusting. Please stop.
Good call, North. That's a
And
good one.
Ash's pet peeve is Ash's pet peeve is when somebody annoys Lapis enough where she has to get up from her reading position and the lap just goes away. Like he likes fall asleep in the lap, and if the lap is not there for sleeping, he's really annoyed. So that's Ash's pet peeve.
Wait. I want to acknowledge the fact that her name is Lapis, and when the lap is unavailable,
It's
to
just
Ashes,
us.
this is I love
Strong.
the
Lap
way
is
that worked
sus.
out.
Lap is sus. That's amazing.
Where's the lap? That's what I'm calling Lapis from now on.
Oh, is there anything we need to talk about before we dive in today?
What are we gonna do without Lapis
Well,
today?
we'll find out.
Oh yeah, she went to Pooh Mats.
Well,
She's gone.
She went
you don't know
somewhere.
that, but she's
See ya.
somewhere.
No, but I appreciate the voice run.
I tried really, really hard. Well, if everyone is ready, let's begin today's episode of Rolling in the Netherdeep, episode 19, Imperial Entanglements. At the end of last episode, the party was exploring the Suncut Bazaar, and North was watching the first eclipse and kind of like dodging in and out of people. It's very crowded there. Orgoth is shopping for a pet, I believe, and Wilvin is looking for some better armor. And Lapis was given a lead on a lost body part by Amkisni of the shop Mystic Pursuits, and Lapis used a teleportation tablet to take off for parts unknown, promising Wilvin that she would be back. And
Fingers crossed.
yeah,
Man.
so as you're leaving the shop, Kesney is like, if there's anything I could do, maybe I could enchant a part for you, enchant something for you.
Whoa, oh gosh. Wilvin's like safety net here, his magical safety net of lapis is now gone. And he kind of like pats his
I'm still
pockets
not
and
going to fuck you over, even though she is gone.
I do appreciate you
Actually,
doubling down
she
on
said
that.
screw you. I think I will not screw you over.
Oh, well, I'm pretty new to the area, and I haven't made my way to just a simple leather shop. Someone who can maybe make me something better than this, and then maybe we can enchant that.
Please come back to me when you find the perfect item for your diminutive form, which is very quite handsome, if I do say so myself.
Wilvin, like, because he took that as an insult at first. He kind of like when she said diminutive form. Then they rolled back on it, and Wilvin was like, "Sorry, what was your name again?"
Mkesney.
Mkesney.
Mkesney. Mkesney.
Mkesney.
Mkesney.
Right. Well, that's one I won't forget. Thank you, and cheers. With a hat tip.
And you go out into to the bazaar. Let's go to Orgoth. Orgoth, what are you? So
Orgoth, yeah,
you'd
looking
found
for
like
a pet shop.
Yeah, you'd found like a little stall that had like a basically it's a little tent, little awning, almost maybe no more than like 10 foot by 10 foot, and there's like all these little cages and tanks, and there's like a little short dwarf, and he is like,
Oh,
hello.
hello. I'm looking for a pet.
Um, we have. He
Yeah,
just kind of
I'm
points at
certain.
all
I
the
mean, a
animals.
certain kind, not just any pet,
Well,
like a very specific pet. And I
very
hope you
specific.
can help me.
Well, perhaps I
Yes.
have quite. Then you see like different kind of like pet like cats and like little puppies, and they're not like they're not sad looking. They're just like some of them are stacked on one another, but there's like they got like an open thing, like he's got an open playpen of puppies and one of open thing of kittens.
Oh,
And
do you have birds?
I do have birds, and he like points up, and he actually pulls like some out of the bottom, at the top of the bottom underneath the tent, and pulls them out, and he's like, I have plenty. I have parrots, I have parakeets, I have
Parrot. That's it. That's the one. I need a parrot.
I do have a
What?
parrot. Parrot. Do you want a green, a red, blue, purple, orange, and magic colors? And you see one that's kind of like rippling different
Oh,
colors over its body.
magic colors. What? That it seems interesting. It can change colors.
It kind of like just ripples. Like
Uh,
ripples.
Reaples. Okay. So do any of them did any of them talk? I know some parrots can talk.
Perhaps I believe the enchanted bird. I call it the bird of paradise. It's not a real bird of paradise, but it is so beautiful to look at. It'll make you feel like you're in paradise. And I believe bird, can you talk? And like the fruff the colored bird, the multicolored bird is like kind of like ruffling its neck, and like, oh, maybe.
Oh, so you could can you understand me then? Shiny bird.
Shiny.
Oh, okay.
And Orgoth looks back at the door. It's like,
How much do you want for the bird?
I believe I could go as low as 75 for such a beautiful specimen. And you hear off in the distance, back toward the bone garden, you hear loser, just coming from the depths of that stall in the back. Just ignore.
Was that someone yelling at you?
No. It was yelling. It was yelling at a lovely. What's her name? What is her name? Rirosha's bird does not like me. She thinks I should let the animals go free.
Oh, that was another bird
It was another
that said
bird.
that.
Yes.
Oh.
Loser!
Uh,
Loser!
wow. There's well, I think I could give you 70.
Make a persuasion check and a perception roll.
Okay. I'll start with perception.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 6.
Okay.
Then I'll go to persuasion,
Okay.
which is a 20.
You had to warm it
filthy
up.
20.
You had to warm it up.
Nice.
Yeah.
The dwarf says, 70. What do you think, bird? Bird. I'll take 70.
Oh, okay.
And he like
Gonna.
pulls down the bird. So would you like some food to go along with the bird?
What does it eat?
It eats. God, I don't know.
Fruit
Like
on foods that it
seeds.
doesn't belong on.
I have a
Yeah.
special bird seed I sell for 15 gold extra. It would last a month.
That's a lot of gold. I think birds can eat like seeds and bread and fruit and rocks or something. I'm sure I can find food for it that costs less. That seems really expensive. Okay, but I'll take the bird though.
Well, it's special. He hands the cage over to you. And it's like bird.
And I'll say, and then I'm gonna take time to try to teach it to say something very specific.
Okay.
That
Um.
I will send you in a message.
Okay. You see, as you're walking away, you see the dwarf look over toward his cages, and he kind of does a double take.
What are you looking at?
And he looks toward. There's like these cages of about 5 or 6 tarantulas, so each in a little really tiny cage, and they all have their front legs stretched out, and their abdomens like raised into the air, like it's bowing to you. Well, that I've never seen them do that before.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Thank you for the bird.
Bird. Okay.
All right, and so then I'm gonna go like try to find a spot to try to teach it to say the thing I just sent you.
Can you send that in Discord? Because if I open up the
Yes.
chat window, it's going to move all the windows. So.
100%.
Yes, thank you.
100%.
I saw it pop up, but I'd like to see it for longer than 2 seconds at a time. North. I went back to the tape, and you had quote unquote absconded into the crowd. So I'd like you. Are you being stealthy, or are you just being kind of like walking around looking for stuff?
Half and a half, like, you know, when you're following like the last in line, but you stop following.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of stealthy, kind of not.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, I would say maybe stealthy if we're gonna do a roll or not. Like,
okay. Yeah. Make a roll. Let's make a
roll. That's a 6, so it makes it a 17.
17. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Let me write that down. 17. Okay. I'd like you to make a perception check though, as you're this is kind of the general layout. It's very crowded. Further it gets into lunchtime. Did you get a nat 20?
That's 24 total. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Babkit. I don't know why it's low because I'm. Let me double check.
Well, we gotta pop that volume a little bit. That's all right.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I'm maxed up.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, I'm up, so I'm actually.
Pump the volume.
I'll get closer to the mic. Okay. Thank you for that. You look around and you see, like, you can see the casino kind of towering over, and you kind of see somebody on the roof, and they're just kind of like walking, and they seem to be observing everything that's going on in the bazaar.
Is that a familiar silhouette?
No,
Is that
it's not. No.
Okay.
Like somebody's just keeping watch.
You know what? I'm gonna pop on the eyes of the eagle real quick
Okay.
to get a good look at them.
Mm-hmm. It
If we
is
had a long rest, I would have attuned to them.
okay. Yeah, you slept over like on the roof overnight,
Yeah, it
but
was
yeah.
comfy.
the so the let's see. The man on the roof, he has this little box with him in his left hand. And he's like looking at it from time to time. And he kind of looks over into the street. He's wearing the gray and gold uniform of the Lux Run Casino.
Okay.
And he's just kind of watching, and refers to the box in his hand every once in a while.
Okay, I'm gonna clock that, but that's not why I held back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hang back a little bit closer to the first eclipse, and I'm gonna use my earring of message to see if the boss is in.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, hey, didn't get to thank you for last night, so there's that. Is the fucker around, or am I still having a bad timing?
This dagger is still in the wood of the bar. It's gotten a little rusty. It's been here a while.
It's been there a day. Bro, what did you do to it? Yes, I'm using another chart for that.
Okay. Responding, it's like he's like, there was a fight and broke. Like drinks went everywhere. I wasn't. I said I wouldn't touch it, so it just it looks. There's water spots all over it. It's not as pretty as it once was.
I'm gonna go get it. It was not ready to start with. Let's go. I'm gonna walk in and get my fucking dagger.
Okay. The Dragonborn barkeep says, "Well, you were close by.
Yeah.
You
Keeping an
okay?
eye out.
What?
I'm waiting for someone. I need to have a conversation with them, but if they're not gonna be having one with me.
Well, they don't stay here, so.
No, but they do show up every once in a while, right?
Well, they're probably really annoyed with all of you, so that's the problem.
Well, if they were annoyed, they wouldn't have shown up to someone who bit them like a fucking animal.
I don't know what that means, but
You'll know.
Was it you? Okay. Okay.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I don't bite people. Well, I do sometimes, but not like that. Okay, bye.
Okay, awkward, and you leave. Wilvin, what are you doing?
Wilbin is probably walking through the streets with his sword on his shoulder, as he does.
Mm-hmm.
Picking up conversations, looking at emblems. He's essentially doing just like recon around the area to see like who he's surrounded by and like what the local talk is. If there's so I guess I know that's very, very general.
Right.
He's specifically, I suppose, investigating what are like the symbols and the emblems of note here. Where do they belong, and how people interact with those emblems and
Got
those
it.
symbols.
Well, the police force, which you have seen before, is called a Hand of Ord, and they all wear shields and symbols of like a stop. Basically, it's like a hand, like hold it like this, with the thumb to the side, called a Hand of Ord, and they patrol in groups of 4. And about every 5 or 10 minutes, a group will come through the bazaar and walk through, and then walk along the streets.
But they're like keeping the peace. Do they you misuse their power? They seem corrupt.
You make an insight check. People give them a wide berth, but they also, you see some people actually talking to them and saying,
That's 12 insight.
Yeah, they appear to be friendly towards the tourists, especially the people who are spending money.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay. I suppose Wilvin is also he's looking for his party now that Lapis is gone,
Okay.
and but as he's patrolling in his own way, he's also if he finds someone he'll tack on.
Okay, Wilvin, make a perception check. Orgoth, make an animal handling check. Is my volume better now? Okay.
Always been good for me.
Yeah.
I think you sound great.
Okay.
I got a 14.
14. Let me look at what you. Okay. Good time. Good time. Good time. It says.
Okay, come on. All right, look, I'll go slower.
Okay.
And I'll keep trying. It's just repetition. It's just a repetition game.
Okay.
That's funny.
Wilvin, you see Orgoth talking to a bird, and the parrot has this long tail, and along its feathers on its body is just shimmering different colors. It's like, you know those like LED keyboards that you click a button and it's kind of like ripple colors, like a multicolor. That's what it looks like. It's kind of rippling across its feathers.
Wilvin will approach then Orgoth and kind of slowly he'll keep his distance, let Orgoth, he will interrupt the process that Orgoth
Here for a good time. Okay, go, parrot, you. Here for a good time.
Here, good time.
Okay, here for a good time.
Orgoth.
Hey, hi, Wilvin. I bought a parrot to give to North.
You did now.
I'm teaching it to say here for a good time, not for a long time.
Here, good time. Here, good time.
And so you see, it speaks. That's interesting. That's fun.
It
Bird.
does. That's why I bought it.
Bird.
Yeah, it's a bird.
I see that. Someone taught it to say bird.
Bird?
Was that you? Is that part of it?
I might have taught it to do that.
Bird.
He said it.
Bird.
Bird. Yes, bird. Here for a good time.
Here for a good time.
Not for a long time.
Bird. Okay.
Already getting old. Wilvin, like he was excited at first, and now he's like, his eyes are getting kind of lazy. He's like, "You're gonna give that to North?"
North said. North, when we were back at the Cool Flame, said that she wanted a parrot.
Did she?
Yes. Yeah. No, when we were talking, because I feel bad. I said maybe I would give her
and Orgoth looks around. He's like,
I said maybe I would give her this jewel that I have, but then I thought maybe I should keep it because I might give it to someone else. And so, but then she said we were talking about animals, and she talked about wanting a parrot, so I got her a parrot.
Oh, well, hey, no one's gonna say
But it
that
will be.
isn't nice.
But if it can say, because I've heard her say, "I'm here for a good time, not for a long time," so I want the parrot to say that because then she'll know it's her parrot. Yeah, bird. Here for a good time, not for a long time.
and he just goes right back into trying to just like drive it into the parrot's head.
Make another animal handling check. North, you hear all of this.
Yeah, 17.
Bird.
Yeah. Mostly the bird, and like bird. The bird's like, here for a good time, not for
Long time. A long time.
just watching, kind of in
Wilvin,
awe.
we're almost there.
You're doing it. I'm not helping.
bird.
It is important when you are training to not give in. You have to keep going.
Well, I see that. I've never had a pet, but I'm learning a lot from you, Orgoth.
No, it's also
haven't.
important to reward them when they do something good.
Does North just show up and say that?
Holy God!
Um,
You can't do that. Sneak up on us like that. There's a lot of
That's
people.
like my whole line of work. Come on.
I know, but come on, us.
Orgoth looks and he like finds some rations that he has, and he just like,
good, yeah, good bird. North, I got you this parrot, and I taught it to say, "Okay, ready, bird? Here for. Go ahead, go."
Here, bird. Here for a good time. Not for make another roll. Insight check. Animal handling.
No, I'm using my inspiration. No, God damn it. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. Yeah, 16.
Okay. Not for a long time.
Yeah, bird.
And it opens its mouth.
And he just
really
holds it out to North.
Wilvin kind of like gestures to it, to North.
That's not gonna do great with stealth, but I'll take it.
You said you wanted a parrot that you missed.
Did
you
I
missed
say
parrots.
that? I
Yes,
said I
you
missed
talked
parrot.
about missing. Yes, missing parrots
yes,
from the coast.
Thank you very much. What am I gonna do with that? Thank you very much.
Akil is a bitch.
Wow.
Excellent. Yeah. Okay.
Loser! Loser! You hear this voice coming from the Bone Garden. Loser!
You can learn. Bitch. Bitch.
Bitch!
Bitch.
Bitch.
Great.
Oh, all right. Well,
Well,
Thank
look
you
at
so much,
Orgoth.
Orgoth.
Wilvin has just like gestured to the bird, and then once North says "bitch," Wilvin turns to Orgoth and just gestures to North,
well,
as if you did this.
I'm glad that you like the bird. It doesn't
Thank
have
you
a name
so
yet.
much.
North, I'd like you to make an animal handling check.
Oh god, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. It's cocked. That's a nat one.
Okay. Okay. The
Gonna get
bird.
shat on by the bird.
The bird is just kind of like quiet around you.
Excellent.
Okay.
Hey, now there's a trick. That's what you got to teach it to do right there.
Look how good I am with them.
If you could teach it to stealth as good as you,
That would be amazing.
I'll.
As you hold
Eat
out your
my hat.
hand, it kind of like pecks your hand like it's trying to eat something out of it, but there's nothing there.
Could teach it to shit on people.
Good.
Yes.
It changes its color scheme, like you. How about that?
Yeah, that works. That works nice, actually. Wow, that's very unexpected and very appreciated gift. Thank you so much.
Oh, you are welcome. I felt bad that I gave you the cloak after I hit you in the head a lot. But then you gave it to Lapis.
Water under the
and then-
bridge, buddy.
And wait, where is Lapis? Wasn't Lapis with you, Wilvin? Where's
She's
Lapis?
just shopping.
This really distracted me. Sorry. Lapis and I were shopping, and she said that she had somewhere to be. Was a little vague about it, and said that she'd be back. Used one of those teleporting tablets, and off she went. So I suppose she'll be meeting us back at our lodgings, but we didn't really specify that. She'll find us eventually, I'm sure. She might have had one of those tingles she's always talking about.
Oh.
Like Twinkle
But-
Tush, like the whole like book series.
I don't know. I haven't. I'm not sure. Never quite sure what the tickle. What was it? What does she call it? The tingle.
Oh, the tingle. The
Well, I'm not
tingle.
Never
Tingle!
sure if
Yeah.
that's like
Tingle!
you know,
Yeah, tingle.
a sex thing or what? But,
Sex thing!
Oh God.
All right.
Well, she'll be back.
Is it refundable like Orgoth?
You don't want it?
No, I
re-
absolutely love the bird. It's just that conversations are
could-
gonna be hard to have.
I could ask the pet shops right there. We could go try to get my money back.
No
if you-
refunds.
Oh, that it knows. God damn it.
I mean, a knife always solves the no refunds thing.
Why don't you try a muzzle first? Easy there.
You don't put a muzzle on the bird's beak. Come on.
Or you don't put a knife in it either.
Well, not in
I
the
think
bird
I-
and the guy.
Oh,
Oh.
wait, I thought that's what
Oh.
you meant. Well, that's different.
All of you make perception checks.
22.
22.
Oh God, where's my character sheet?
That's like wait, I have advantage because I am attuned, I think.
Nat 1. It doesn't matter where my character sheet is. I got a nat 1.
14.
Wilvin, you see a patrol kind of walk by, and like you kind of like they overheard a little bit of like sticking daggers into people, and they're just kind of like they've clocked you. They haven't approached you, but they're just kind of watching all of you.
If you want, North, I'll go and get you something different. I thought you would like this. I'm sorry.
I absolutely love the
You
bird.
don't like it?
But I love it. Like, look at these colors. Honestly, look at these colors.
Well, that's why I got the
It's
enchanted
amazing.
one that does the ripply colors. Because I thought it would go with whatever you are wearing whenever you are.
It works with the
different
aesthetic,
seasons.
and I am very thankful for this. Like, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Or a bird.
Yeah, no, that's not a horse. That's a bird. Good
Yeah.
observation there.
Yeah.
You hear from the Bone Garden tent, "Loser!" And your bird says, "Bitch!" and lifts up into the air and flies into the Bone Garden.
Oh. Well, he's gone. Didn't even get to name him yet.
Did you train it to come back yet?
I just got it.
What? Wait, your bird. Where did your bird go?
I think Orgoth is now like he's super confused about what's going on, and he runs after the bird. It's not even his bird anymore.
Okay.
It was never his bird.
That's
But
his money.
he's got to catch
honestly.
the bird.
So you run into the Bone Garden, and it's this like large tent, open air, fishbone wind chimes outside. It's a combination pawn shop, antique store, and repository of strange and misplaced items. It's near the main entrance to the bazaar here. And you see a woman in white robes, and there's a white parrot on her shoulder, and there's a sign behind her. It says, "Bone Garden, purveyor of oddities and exceptionalities. Please don't feed the bird," is what it says. And you see your multicolored bird flies straight for the white bird on her shoulder. And the white bird, like, and they're just chasing each other. It's like, Tannen, I told you, leave. Don't let your bird out. You left, she's going to try to chase. She's trying to chase the white bird, trying to get her bird back under control. And you run in.
I'm really sorry. We just bought that bird, and it doesn't like your bird because your bird called it a loser.
I am sorry, loser, and like bitch, and there's like back and forth as we're flying around each other.
The bird was a gift, but we just got the bird.
And finally she gets like, "Akil, down," and Akil lands on her shoulder. It's like, "How may I help you, sir? Welcome to the Bone Garden." And the parrot kind of flies and lands on your shoulder.
I came in for the bird, but you, I think
Orgoth's like keeping his head away from the bird because it kind of really bothers him. But he's like,
Wilvin and North, what do you do?
Wilvin would have followed.
Okay.
I mean, I followed, but I'm just. What am I gonna do with this bird?
We've only been here for a couple of days. What do you? Nice shop. What do you sell?
Anything and everything. There's a saying in Ankarel that people who lose things, they end up in the Bone Garden. So it's like everything finds its way here eventually. So we have lots of things, trinkets to unusual items of a arcane sort occasionally, but we also have like used armor and swords and lots of things.
Did you say swords?
Yes, swords, crossbows, um, arrowheads,
Go to north. Go to north.
And
Go to north.
armor,
and
you say.
and armor. Yes, yes. Animal handling check, Orgoth.
Longbows.
5.
maybe?
I do have longbows. Yes. 5. The bird kind of like flies up in the air and kind of flies around, and you see Akil, the white parrot, staring at it as it flies around. Don't poop! Don't poop! Akil says.
I'm looking for a little bit of armor, and if you've got it, and I think he's looking for a leash for that thing.
I do have some leather straps I can use for a little harness. Might be able to keep the bird under control.
I think it's a good training tool, Orgoth North. Whoever's going to train this thing, I think that might be worth purchasing today.
I'm not. It's not my bird. No, it's North's bird.
Oh, is it?
It's a gift
um,
because we're friends.
the bird comes over and lands on North's shoulder and just kind of like,
Well, hello there. This can go on for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Rorosha, and I would like to help you with whatever your needs are. Please. So you're looking for a harness for your parrot and a leash, and you're looking for armor, and you're looking for a longbow.
Longbow, swords, anything interesting? Did you come into anything special?
Define special.
Special.
Pretty expensive, bejeweled.
Not bejeweled. That's tacky.
Mm-hmm. I have a set of fencing épées.
This could be interesting. But yeah, a harness for the parrot would be great for starters.
And so she pulls a leather harness and kind of looks at the bird, and looks like she's had problems with this before with her parrot. And she just like looks and kind of measures it out and puts some buckles and ties and hands it to you, North, and a nice leash with a little like thing to wrap around so you can get the leash out. It's very thin strip of leather, light. So that will be 15 gold.
15 gold. If we plan to make more purchases, could we bulk? Buy things in bulk?
Perhaps, depending on what you're looking for. Yes.
I'm gonna just like give a quick look, see if there's any figures of the elephantine persuasion.
Hey, Jamie, your sound is going like in and out, and I don't know why.
Is it better like that?
It's soft. It's like, I think you may have activated the Zoom. Like it's sort of like gets soft and suddenly like pops. It's sound dampening, yeah.
The auto sound.
thing, yeah, or something. It's just doing something weird. But yeah, I would be
Let me
happy
check
to
the auto settings.
Yeah, I would be happy to sell in bulk. Orgoth, you feel this kind of buzzing kind of feel in your inside pocket.
I'll reach inside my cloak.
Okay.
And I'm sweating like a madman. And yeah, so, okay. I'll kind of turn my back and reach inside my cloak.
Galsariad's pendant is kind of putting off a little tiny glow. It's a red rock, like a red, not quite a ruby, but just red glowing stone.
Does it hurt?
No, it felt.
Is it just?
It's on a chain.
Is it like?
Yeah, you felt it kind of like. It felt like it was vibrating slightly. Yeah. It was.
You got a text message.
Hello. All right.
He tucks it back in his pocket.
Okay. Whoa. That was a big crash. Wilvin.
See, that was super loud now. Now it's like,
Heck!
Yeah.
Let me.
now you're like
Yeah,
you're like super
go
mega
down.
loud now.
But it's all the same volumes now. You just have to come down now. So
Oh shoot! Is that better?
talk some.
Can you go in the middle? That way, that might be.
Yeah. Is that one better then?
That's good. That's good. That's
That's
good.
good. That's good.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, awesome. The so Wilvin, she comes over and she has like a rack with the different kinds of suits of armor, anywhere from just like leather vest up to probably a studded banded a banded kind of like almost like a chest plate.
Wilvin starts looking through them and says, Orgoth,
Yes.
in terms of armor, what do you recommend? It's better than what I got. I've only ever, all my armor's been issued to me by the military in the past. And he's kind of looking at all of them. Some of them are really big, obviously, like he tries to move those to the side and get to the extra smalls.
So do you want to wear something lighter than something heavier? Like my and he doesn't open his cloak, but he's like, my breastplate is fairly heavy because it is metal, but I've noticed you like to wear leather.
Yeah, honestly, it's something better. Maybe a combination of the two. This looks nice, and he kind of picks up a studded leather, and he's like, this will do it, right? I mean, much heavier.
Yes, that is better. It provides more protection because it has the metal studdings, metal studs in it. That will be better. Is there one in your size
Ron?
or close?
There is one close. It's almost like it actually probably needs to be let out more. Like it looks like it was made for a child, perhaps.
Wilvin holds that up to Orgoth. Says, I think I could squeeze into it.
Yeah.
Do I think with my leather working, I could
Easily.
Like I could fit it for you if you want.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. And he shows it to Orosha. He says, how much for this one?
This was like studded leather is what it was.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, what
I wasn't sure if he's like, if anything else is too heavy.
yeah.
For...
because you have to wear light, right? Like out of game at meta level.
Yeah.
You're wearing light armor.
It looks like
Can you wear medium?
Bard has medium armor. And so like I'm proficient in it. I don't know how to check specifically for the halfling. As a bard,
that shouldn't matter. Yeah, it's more your class.
What
restriction.
armor do you have currently?
Right now I'm wearing, I think, leather.
Leather. Studded leather is a 12 AC, but you could wear medium. And hide armor is a 12 as well as studded leather.
Yep.
But the medium armor only lets you use 2 of your max of your dexterity modifier toward your AC. So,
yeah, and medium armor can also be like scale mail, but it's a disadvantage on stealth.
yes.
Sure, yeah, he would definitely be concerned with that. So,
yeah, studded's probably your best bet if you're staying light.
That's what I thought. And Wilvin, things that Wilvin would know, but has never had to buy his own.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go with, the studded leather.
It's like a. She says, if you're buying some other stuff, I'd sell it for 40. No, it's used, so 35.
Slaps it on the counter.
Okay.
And a big grin on his face. It's like, thanks, Bird. All right, we're cooking now.
Bird.
I'm gonna have to teach you some words.
Food.
Yeah, food would be a great thing. Like this. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get you something.
Nuts.
Wow, that's a bit vulgar. Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
And Rorosha says, well, that's what they eat. Just a selection of nuts. A selection of
nuts and dried fruit and things
yes,
like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Nuts.
I am familiar with the parrots.
Do you have magical items, enchanted
Um,
items?
I have a few trinkets. However, um, if you're looking for something quite powerful, I would recommend Next Door at Mystic Pursuits. But I have a few trinkets, and sometimes I get things in, and I don't know what they are, and I get the lady next door to identify them for me, so I can sell them at the right price. But we get a few things.
Do we have anything interesting in longbows, rapiers?
Um, let's see. We have the dueling épées, and we have these elven longbows. Supposedly, they were brought to me by a group of traveling elves who were looking to some money. They were in debt at the casino,
Mm-hmm.
and they were trying to get rid of some excess equipment.
Or some people would pawn off shit to go to the casino. How much for these? Well,
Um,
one of them.
a longbow, I believe, is what's longbow player's
Oh,
handbook
God.
price? Yeah, long longbow
Longbow 5e.
Yeah, 50 gold,
Mm-hmm.
35 gold.
35 gold, and if we add it to the harness, that takes us to 50, right?
Yes, correct.
Mhm. Anything in the persuasion of potions?
Um, I do have some potions. I do also have some things, but I'm holding them for some people from the Legions of Allsight. But so I cannot sell them.
What
But
kind of things?
just some
Out of
items. There's
curiosity.
like a statue of an elephant. There was this these books on ancient history. I was holding for them.
Are the closing dates like close?
No, no, no. That I'm holding them for them. They're supposed to send some people over for me to give them it to.
Margot, you have a paper.
I might have some paper.
The one paper.
Were we given one?
Yeah, it was a note on paper, right?
It was a
I don't
note
know.
on paper
Yeah.
that you were
I have
given.
no
Yeah.
idea who
Oh.
has it.
Yes, I have it. I would. Yes, here it is.
I think it was given to Orgoth. I think it was given to
Yeah,
Orgoth.
here.
And
Here
it's
you
the
are.
letter from
Limey.
Limey
Whist.
Wist. Yeah, Limey Wist. And she looks at it and looks at, oh, so you're with the Legions? You're from the university?
That we are. We just came from there. We're just here on some business and thought we'd get some shopping done while we're here.
Very good, very good. And she goes to the back and pulls this box out and puts it on the counter. And she pulls this elephant out and puts it right in front of Orgoth. And the Orgoth, the
good.
elephant is like, it's a small statuette, ivory, like white, not made of ivory, but like very like almost like ivory white stone. And you see these kind of like red veins going through it.
Yeah, that is interesting. Interesting. I can carry it back for them.
It's not too big. It's like kind of real small.
What's old Limey getting here anyway? What is this?
I don't know. They said it was very important, and that I should not sell it. They always, of course, people always say like if you lose something, it ends up in the bow garden, so I have to sell it, resell it. But they always check in with things, and they sent me a message saying, "Look out for an elephant," and I sent them a message saying, "I found it."
Wonderful. Well, you clearly have we're lucky to have you in the
Well,
the ranks of the Allegiance.
Well, thank you. Orgoth, you reach for the elephant, and you start to pick it up, and you feel that buzzing coming from your inside pocket again. and suddenly the elephant underneath your hand starts moving and coming to life.
Oh,
And it
whoa,
expanding.
wait a minute.
And huge. It's like, whew,
Whoa.
and suddenly you're
Oh,
all
shit.
blown. I'd like you all to make dexterity saving throws. So suddenly
Holy
this
God.
full-sized elephant is in this shop.
Wait. Dex save. Do I have something for Dex saves? I believe I do.
It's only a 12 for Wilvin.
Okay.
That's an 8.
Okay, that's a
Orgoth.
fail.
Wait a sec.
Oh god, he's like right under it. Oh!
Dex save. That's a. Is it? When you're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a Dex saving throw. Okay. Well, that's a 13.
13, that's enough. 12 and 13 save. So you take, it's 8 points if you fail, 4 points if you succeed.
I have
and
evasion. I take no damage.
You take no damage. Excellent. Okay. The you get kind of thrown back. Orgoth, you just kind of it trumpets and like and like rears up and it starts charging out of the tent and into the crowded bazaar. I'd like you all to roll initiative.
My monkeys at my circus. Not my monkeys at my circus. Not my monkeys at my circus.
Oh god.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay, North, what'd you get?
That's a nat 1, so that's gonna be a good old 8.
8. Lapis got a 0 because she's not here. Orgoth got a what?
14.
Okay, Wilvin.
21.
21. Okay. The elephant charges, like on the surprise round, charges out into the bazaar and people start screaming and running for cover. This elephant is still, looks like it's made of, it's a real elephant, but it still has the shininess of the stone. And you see these red veins kind of going through its body. Wilvin, your turn.
Wilvin not dashes because that's a real thing. Runs to the open door and sees it running into the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he gets out there and casts. How far can I do that? So my range here is 120 feet, and so he's going to cast Major Image in front of the elephant, like where it's charging.
Okay.
And looks like a cube of a 20-foot cube.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do a as big as I can, another elephant with big tusks, big like vicious looking intimidating tusks.
Okay. So suddenly, and then people around that illusion scream as well and start dodging to the side. Anything else, Wilvin?
Yeah, it trumpets and eye contact with the elephant, with the ivory elephant.
Okay. The elephant on 16 sees the elephant kind of, and I'm going to roll for it. Okay. And charges straight, like lowers its tusks, phew, and just rushes right through it, and like just right through the illusion, and turns around and like shakes its head, and then stares right at you at standing in the doorway.
And Wilvin, he keeps he's got eyes in it right now.
Okay. Orgoth, your turn.
Oh, can I? Oh, damn it!
And he like charges to the doorway
Mm-hmm.
and sees this elephant staring in.
Okay.
He's like, all right, are we gonna fight? Oh, damn.
So he just like braces himself in case the elephant charges.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna hold my action to attack if it gets within range.
Okay. So Orgoth and Wilvin are right at the door, and it's not really. This is a kind of an open tent, so it's not so much a door as it is kind of a
Yeah,
flash.
the entryway.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. North.
I'm gonna look at the lady who owns the bone garden. Like, do you have any insurance for that?
You'd be surprised. This isn't the last time something like this. The first time something like this has
Okay.
happened.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna be right back. I'm not forgetting the payment. I'm just gonna deal with that, and then
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna head over, saunter over.
Okay.
Can I use 60 feet of movement with my action to be within 30 feet of the elephant, or am I okay
Yes.
with just my movement to be within 30 feet?
I think with your movement, let me check its movement. Its speed is 40, and it probably went 10 foot out of the building, out of the
Okay.
tent, and 30 feet, so beyond.
So I would be within 30 feet
If you just
with
move
my
normally,
movement.
right? Yeah, just moving normally would be 30
And
feet.
is my 30 feet enough to bamf on top of it?
Yes.
Okay, it has to make a wisdom saving throw
Okay.
against 14.
And this is for the charm.
Yes. If
Okay.
it's immune to it, I'm gonna eat shit in a bit. but-
Yeah. The you land on top of it, and it feels like you're landing on stone.
Oop.
And so it's immune to charm condition.
Well, shoot, I'm on top of it. I'm gonna swing.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing. Well, that's better. I am not in the right thingy. With the rapier, that's a 23.
That hits.
Am I in sneak attack condition?
No one is around it currently except for you, because everybody's
Okay.
scattered.
So there's no one around in a 5 feet radius, so that's great.
Correct. Yes.
Sneak attack it is. Is my sneak attack 3? I feel like it is 3 dice now, if I remember correctly. Nick, I just gotta verify this, but I believe so. 46 now. Well,
Yep.
that's cool. I'm gonna take that. That's 4, 7, 8, 10, 16 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And I guess I'm gonna hold on for dear life.
Okay. Top of the round, Wilvin. You hear people shouting for the hand of the Ord, like shouting like help, 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 like mad elephant, mad elephant. They're like shouting. Wilvin, your turn.
Wilvin takes one big step out of that doorway ahead of Orgoth, and he yells out in his most official voice he can, in his captain's voice that he used to use. He says, "Everyone, back to your homes!" As he kind of like brings out his sword as more of a, not as an attack thing, but more of like a leadership situation.
Yes, yes.
And as if he's taking control of the situation, and then cocks his head back, says, "Orgoth, I don't know what you did to make this thing big, but I need you to undo it."
I didn't do anything. What do you mean? What I did?
You were holding it. I don't know, but I don't know what it could be. But you, and he's looking at this thing that's much bigger than him. And you know what? I'm gonna ready an earth tremor. If it starts coming, my earth tremor my range is 10 feet. So if it gets within 10 feet, he's got his drum. He'll put his drum on the ground, and he puts his thing up as he's talking to Orgoth, and that'll be his held action.
Okay. I'm gonna send you a copy image address. I'm sending it into the Discord. This is a picture of this elephant. Okay. The so it's got North is on top of it, and both of you, Orgoth and Wilvin, are in the doorway, kind of readying an action. It charges, and I'm going to, and it's going to go toward Orgoth, charging at Orgoth. So as it approaches, both of your held actions go off. Orgoth, you held yours first. You can go first.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna punch it,
Okay.
which might be the dumbest idea ever, but here it goes. And And
Never punch an elephant.
Ever punch a giant marble?
North, go ahead and
Elephant?
make a
Nope.
dexterity check to stay on. Not a save, just a check.
Because it's just coming in like I'm just basically I just get one attack. I don't. It's a held action, so I actually get 2 attacks, or is it just one?
It's just one attack because it's a reaction. Right. Yeah.
It's a reaction hold. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's just like doing the full on like cocked back and then like just the straight forearm.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a 13.
Okay, 13 misses. It actually like punch and you hit. It's like punching a wall. Boom.
And then when he hits him, I'm like just like
I'm gonna beat you back into your tiny little shape. You stupid elephant. I'm trying, Wilvin.
North of that 19, you're holding on. Like, it's like kind of bouncing as you're like through as it runs toward you. Wilvin, your held action goes off.
Yeah, Wilvin brings down the stick just on the Bodrin, and that's a dexterity save.
Okay. It has a -1. That's a 2 for a 1.
All right. So it is going to take 2d6 and knocked prone.
Okay.
So that's 6 damage. 6. What is that? Bludgeoning.
Okay. 6 bludgeoning.
And before you say anything, Wilvin, he goes and then uses his movement to just like 10 feet to the right because that thing's charging, and I think it's going to baseball save into Wilvin.
Okay. Well, you can't move because this is just you held your action to.
You're right. It's not my turn.
It's not your turn.
But
it is the elephant's turn. The charge, he basically interrupted the charge by knocking it prone, so it can't use its trampling charge. However, it can do a gore. Let's see. Actually, no, it's going to do a stomp. So it from prone, this is at disadvantage because it's prone. So it's gigantic. This creature's huge. So basically, just kind of lifts up a big foot and just tries to ram it right into Orgoth. That is 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. You take 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
And 7 points of psychic damage. As suddenly as it hits, you just feel like this uneasiness come over you. And just like, and you actually, when it hits, you feel the inside pocket buzz more. So whatever's on your inside, the pendant buzz some more. And that seems to like make it's just almost like an intense headache, just vroom right into your head, and then it's gone.
Okay.
And it is Orgoth's turn.
Well, let's start by I'm gonna grab this pendant.
Okay.
And I'm going to go like and I'll like show it to the elephant.
It doesn't seem to really, yeah.
Get small again.
I'd like you to make an Arcana check.
This be good. Actually, it's not terrible. +1. A nat 20.
Yeah.
21.
Okay.
There we go.
Yes, small your trunk on you.
Okay, with a nat 20, the elephant doesn't change, but
Yes.
the red stone that's in the pendant is the same exact hue as the ripples of red going through the elephant. So you still have your action.
Okay.
That's just like you just kind of just pulled it out, so.
All right.
And it's prone.
It is currently prone, yes. Because it used up 20 foot of movement, 25 foot of movement to get to you.
Okay.
So
Was that like my bonus action to pull it out and show that?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do
okay.
that. Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
good.
All right. I did something. So
Right.
I mean, I guess theoretically interacting with an with an item is pretty, but bonus action feels like it's what I did. All right. Well, anyway,
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna attack. I'm just gonna start just like pummeling
Okay.
on this.
Okay.
So
You're at
see.
advantage of the roll.
I'm
It's
gonna
prone. So.
Oh God. All right. So the first one is a 25
That
to
hits.
hit.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is a 19 to hit.
That hits as well.
Okay. So let's see. I need that, and I'm seeing if there's any extra good stuff I can put on that. It's bigger than large, obviously. It's like
huge.
Huge.
Yes.
All right.
That is the official size category for this monster.
Jeez.
Sweet.
Big boy.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. I do 10 and 12. So 10 bludgeoning and 12 bludgeoning.
Okay, so 22 total.
Yeah, 22 total.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and burn my action surge.
Okay.
I'm gonna take 2 more swings.
Okay.
I'm just like advantage. That's
like-
good. That's a 16.
16 is what you needed to hit. Yep.
Whew. And oh God, and a 17.
Both hit.
I'm glad I'm rolling at advantage because I'm rolling half crappy, but that's okay because I rolled
Rolling
half
like
okay.
me.
Yeah, woohoo! And then another 8 and 11, so another 19 bludgeoning.
Another 19 bludgeoning. And you're just like boom, boom, boom. Like you're making kind of like
just
the
like
dents are like making stone like little like crunch marks into the stone as you're punching it.
That's it. I'm
That's it.
done.
North, your turn.
I'm on top of it and it's prone, right?
Yes.
It's prone, so I get advantage on the attack.
Mhm.
Okay. Gonna swing. With a 17 plus 7
That
plus
hits.
8.
Yeah,
Yeah, is a 25.
that hits.
So that brings
Your
me-
friends are within 5 feet of the creature though right now. So.
Yeah, and I have advantage.
So that
So
that
get
counts
my
as the
sneak attack.
sneak attack. Yeah.
Do I have all the right dice? Yep. 10. 18 piercing damage on the creature.
Okay.
I'm comfy where I'm at.
Okay.
And I don't believe I have any interesting bonus. I'm gonna take my bonus action to no, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. The creature actually it's Wilvin's turn. Top of the round, and you hear the shouts of like off like in the side streets, like it's this way, it's this way. So somebody's coming. It's just that they're still a little bit ways away.
Wilvin, he clocks that, and with that, he says, Orgoth, we gotta finish this up quickly. Brings out the smallest fife. I gotta figure out what it is he has. And does a quick little like whistle to give as a bonus action to give bardic inspiration to Orgoth, and then takes a big breath and just like blows real hard into it, but it doesn't make a sound at all, at least not one that we can hear.
Yeah.
And in doing so, he is
all
casting...
the puppies that are at the pet store just like whine.
Yeah, because he's casting a 3rd level shatter.
Okay. Nice.
So that's a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. That is a 14.
And that is what it needed. That is the number.
Yeah, it has a +5 to its Constitution.
So failed save is going to be 3d8. Wait, a creature takes... I'm sorry, so a save is going to take half of 3d8.
Yeah.
6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is the number.
13, okay. So half of 13 or...
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 6. Okay.
And
I don't want to be a rules lawyer, but any creature made of inorganic material has disadvantage on the save.
That was the breath that I took to say. So it does have disadvantage.
Okay, thank you for that. I will roll again. That definitely is a lower number, 9.
Cool. So 13.
13. So
Thunder.
another 7. Okay. Okay.
And that's it for me.
Okay.
Good job.
The creature stands up.
Uh-oh.
Make North make a dexterity check as it stands up.
21.
21. You're fine. Okay. It's going to do. What hurt it the most? I'm gonna go. It's gonna go to Wilvin this time. Okay, and because Wilvin's right there.
No!
Well, Wilvin moved away. Wilvin moved away, right?
Well,
Yeah, I'm right in its
do
face.
That's
that.
right. Wilvin moved away, so it's just
Oh,
Orgoth.
oh, well, you could have at the end of that. You're because you wanted to before, right?
Yeah, I could have. I didn't say I did, but before I couldn't because it was a held action.
Reaction. Yeah.
So I suppose it's up to you, Ron. If I can go back, Wilvin, the only reason he has to move is because he hears people coming, and he's like
Right.
eyeing his exit strategy.
Well, because you moved the round before. You got as it was charging.
I tried. That was.
That's right. That was
the
right.
held
That's what
action.
that was. Yeah, that was the held action. Okay. So, you can move on your turn if you wish.
Cool. Then Wilvin, because he hears people coming and he says, "We got to finish this up." He's making making his way away from the bone garden.
Got it.
And probably out of the square if possible.
Okay.
Heading that direction anyway.
Okay. It is going to attack Orgoth then. That is only a 12 to hit you with a gore.
That is a miss.
Yeah, it's right.
I will use my reaction to
Mhm.
riposte.
Okay.
So it comes to gore and it misses, and I just like come in and throw an elbow across its trunk.
Okay. Rolled hit.
Which will be it's up, right? So
it's
I don't get
currently
advantage.
up, yes.
16.
16 hits is what you needed.
Oh, jeez, God, it's the scariest thing ever. It's another 9
Okay.
bludgeoning on the riposte attack.
Everything helps. Okay. So it is.
Burn a superiority die.
Yeah, Orgoth's turn.
Oh well, it's like, oh crap. I think Orgoth can just sort out, like he's clocked that there's something with the amulet and this thing, and they're somehow linked, and he just doesn't know what to do about that.
Right.
So he's going to put the jewel like in his hand that he's punching with.
Okay.
And he's going to take 2 shots. The first one closed fist, and then the second one he's going to try to like smash the gem on it. So
Okay.
so first attack is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
And that does 6 plus 4, 10 bludgeoning damage.
10 bludgeoning. Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to feint.
Okay.
So I hit the first time, and then I act like I'm going to do another, because I've been doing like, just like pistoning against this. So I'm going to act like I'm going to piston again, but I'm going to like not connect with that purposely to be able to draw back, open my hand, and try to like basically open palm
Right.
it in the face. So I'll get to roll an advantage to hit, which I didn't need, but that's okay. 24 to hit. And I'm going to do 10 plus 1. So 11 bludgeoning damage, and kind of trying to get the gem to take
what happens
that damage as well.
The rock, as you do the palm, the gem kind of crushes underneath the blow. What kind of gloves are you wearing?
So they're gloves that give me a lot of protection in the back and over the front that have like brass
knuckle guard
or
kind of
bronze
thing.
knuckle guards.
Yeah.
But the inside is just like a leather strap that holds them, and that's where all the hand wrapping is.
Got it.
So basically, this is a lot of like linen hand wraps.
We
with
do me
the
a favor.
thin leather thing.
I'd like you to roll a Constitution saving throw at advantage. Actually, advantage.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Let's see what happens here. Where I keep going right past my character sheet. Let's see. Constitution is going to be +2. So a 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Filthy math 20.
Yeah. So the powder just kind of like out of the rock just kind of like falls to the ground. And I will take that into account for later.
Okay.
Anything else, Orgoth?
No, that's it. I'm like, go down, you damn
North.
giant statue thing.
North, your turn. Okay.
That's what I can do. I'm there and I can boom, and it won't take charm, so you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's come on.
Going for the stab.
That's a natural 19
Natural
for a
19.
27.
That hits.
Orgoth is right there, so
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 8 plus 6, so that's 14. Plus another 6, so that's 20.
Okay.
Plus another 5, so that's 25.
Nice.
Plus another 1, so that's 26.
Okay. This is what happens. So you basically just like you stab into the stone again, and suddenly the elephant and goes back to statuette form.
Uh-oh.
And you're currently 15 feet up. I'm gonna have you make a dexterity saving throw here.
Okay, let's see if I can 3-point land that bitch. Natchy yeet for 28.
Nice. Okay. Because you'll evade this. Half of 4 for 2.
I succeeded the roll, so I take no dablage.
Okie doke.
Not even
So
bothering to
you
waste the
land,
credit for.
3-point landing, superhero landing, right next to the statue. So what?
And I stand up and I take the bow like someone who would have done like a play at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very nice. Oi, we gotta go. People are coming, and we just made a big
I'm
mess.
just gonna go pay for the shit that I'm taking because, you know.
Here, and Wilvin will give 40 gold. This will cover the armor.
Okay, cool.
Okay. You hear kind of shouting. It's like, oh, and you hear some people actually kind of coming back and like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Like they're shouting at you.
Fine, the dog, it's all taken care of. Thank you very much. And Wilvin puts the hat down and he just kind of like waves people away. Like,
Okay.
nothing to see here.
Okay. Are you
I'm
guys
gonna-
gonna
I'm gonna-
stealth? Or are you gonna?
I'm gonna do. Here's my orders of operation.
Okay. Okay.
For Orgoth, at least. I would like to. I'm going to use, whether in car or not. I'm using a bonus action to do a second wind
Okay.
because I'm pretty jacked up,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to try to scoop up the elephant because I think we're supposed to have it, and the gem is broken. So Orgoth's going to assume everything's fine now, and then I'm just going to like go.
Oh, where do we go, Wilvin? Where do we go? We got to go, right?
Let's go back in, follow north. So just so we're out of sight.
Damn it.
Okay.
I'm just going back to the store, put my hat on, just like, okay, so how much do we owe you? That's 40 for the
Of course.
for the
Thank
armor,
you so
right?
much for. I'll take care
No
of the
problem.
damage. I
Let's
did not
just
know.
say keep
it
that
was-
hush hush.
I can do that.
Mm-hmm. So you said you had potions, right?
I do. A few.
Anything regarding healing?
I have 4 potions of healing for 45 each.
45 each. We kind of did a service like
Okay,
right
okay.
here.
I will say 30 each. How's that?
30 each. That's great. Plus the 50 for the bow and the harness. So yeah, you guys, do you want any healing potions? There were 30 each.
Sure, I'll take a potion. Why not?
I'll
Oh,
take
I
one as
thought
well.
I thought we were leaving. Are we buying things? I really. I'm very
And she
confused.
pulls the box out, and you see people starting to kind of come back and see like all the destruction, and you see Wilfred, you're kind of looking out the window, and you see 4 of the Hand of Ord show up, and you see everybody in the crowd like pointing at the Bone Garden.
Wilvin, as he looks out the window, he says, well, blending in plain sight didn't work. Let's go, hurry up. Thank you so much. And Wilvin will come up and kind of like pull Orgoth a little bit, grab his armor. He's kind of like in a rush to go out the, if there's like maybe a side flap. I thought maybe that's like where the bird came in, or
yeah, because actually this kind of area is right next to the main entrance to the bazaar. It's like a big stone archway that's next to the street, and you can just kind of go out the side, and you hear the people starting to come up, and they're like, if you're still in there, sirs, please come out. We'd like to question you. Well, what happened?
we got to get this elephant back. If they know what's happened, they're going to take it, and then we're not going to have anything to leverage us with the allegiance. So we better go.
Okay. I'm with you, Wilvin. Let's go.
Bird.
I'm leaving the bird there.
Okay.
Because he's gonna give away the position. So I'm just like, I'm gonna come back for this now. So I have some such thing. We'll talk. Bye.
Loser, the other bird says, and so they push the Roshana, she shoos the color bird out the front, and she goes out to talk to the Hand of Ord as you slip out the back. I'd like you all to make a stealth check to kind of just generally get away out the back.
Generally get away. That's my next D&D character. 15.
15?
17.
Nice. North?
26.
D&D Beyond.
Nice. Okay. So you get out into the street, and where do you head from there?
Well, we don't want that to happen again, so I suggest we get this elephant out of our possession as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we can get some money out of this because that was trouble.
Indeed it was, and it'll be their problem from now on, but our fingerprints are all over this, and the sooner we don't have it, the less attention we're going to bring ourselves.
Why would we mind like fingerprints? They don't have anything to like lift that.
It's a figure of speech. That was our fault out there, according to all of us.
Okay.
So when that was happening, like right before the elephant got really big, do you remember that jewel that I had that was Galceriad's jewel?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it was glowing
Tacky.
and buzzing. Yeah, but it like glowed and buzzed, and then the elephant got really big. And so the last time I hit it, I smashed the jewel on it, hoping it would do something.
God, as you're saying that, you look at your hand, and there's like a couple of like bits of red dust, and you see kind of like a little bit of a tiny rash, kind of like over one of your fingers.
You're allergic to it.
He just tries to shake it off.
Yeah, it comes off. The rash is still there, but it's just almost like a scrape. A little bit. It's kind of like maybe fading already.
Wilvin takes Orgoth's big ass hand and kind of peels his finger back a little bit, and he's looking at it, and he says, yeah, that's, if the Allegiance knows anything about the elephant, then they might know something about this. You say they went together, the elephant and the jewel?
Yes, the jewel seemed to be connected to the elephant. It was the same color as the veins, the red veins in the elephant.
Well, okay, and he pushes his hand out of his hand. He says that the paper didn't say anything about a jewel. It just said they wanted the elephant. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I took the jewel from Galceriad when we had him at the wacky jackal.
So
because I thought he was going to use it to cast spells on us.
Yes, we got to talk to him.
Smart, good thinking.
I want to know some things that he might know.
I think that's good to know, but Wilvin is struggling with don't let them know about the jewel and find out about the rash. And Wilvin, he says, be careful who you tell about the jewel.
Oh, okay. I
and
won't. I told you.
that.
That's it. That's all I'm telling.
Woven,
And I think
he lost
while
control.
we're walking over the course of us getting there,
Mhm.
I would remove my gauntlet from the side and then remove the hand wraps.
Okay.
And so they're not, because I'm sure they've got some of the residue on it too.
Right.
Like really carefully remove those and
Got it. There's
I
like
will
a
just-
little bit. You got the wrappings got most of the crushed
right.
stone. So
Right. So I just want to get like that in a little ball,
Mhm.
so the dust is in there and
got it. Okay.
away from me, and I'll put a clean wrapping on, and then
We'll just get that cleaned and like maybe put a bit of ointment on it. It'll go away, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, it's a scrape. Whatever.
It's just
right?
scrape.
How
Maybe you're
bad
just
could it
allergic
be?
to it. It might be a little reaction. That's it.
I don't know. I've never broken a magic gem before. Maybe.
As they're discussing that, I assume we're walking and talking, kind of.
Right.
Yeah. As they're discussing that, Wilvin has kind of gotten a little more stoic, clearly kind of perturbed about the whole that recent conversation, and he's got sword on his shoulder. He'll walk ahead just a little bit, and he's gonna cast sending
Okay.
to Dermot.
Okay.
And he says, I got 25 words, right?
Yeah.
He says, meet us at the cool flame
Mhm.
tonight. I'm concerned about a frightening rash on Orgoth's hand. I said hand.
Hand. I said hand.
Yeah. As if he has to say it out loud, I don't know. Maybe he's saying it out. North laughs,
Yeah.
and that
Technically, you
gets
don't have to say it out loud. But
Sure.
yeah.
You got a rash, my guy?
He'll send that to off to
On my
Dermot.
finger, right here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need me to come now? I will be there tonight with Maggie and Io. Are you in danger?
Do I have to cast again to respond to that?
You do. Yeah.
Then I'm not gonna
Respond. Okay.
Yeah, because I said tonight, and because that was my last 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
The information is there, Dermot.
Okay. So where do you go from here?
I guess to the Allegiance again, if we're delivering
To the
Limey's-
Crystal Chateau.
Yeah.
The note says, simply bring the figurine to Gatekeeper Rashid at the Crystal Chateau. And the gatekeeper is the dwarf that Lapis talked to who actually contacted Prolix to come down and talk to her. So you go up to the Crystal Chateau. The dwarf is here behind. It's like a booth. It's one of those, like, if you're on college campus and there's like a booth out in the middle of, like, between the buildings, like a little help desk.
And this message came from Limmy something.
Limey Wist. And
Professor Wist.
Professor Wist, yeah. And you see the dwarf behind there. It's like, oh, making your way back through. It's good to see you all again. Everything
is
okay?
Professor Wist in?
I'm sorry, they're not. Can I help?
They're not. Oh, okay. Because like we were asked to run an errand for them,
Yes.
and I have to make a complaint.
I can take that complaint for you if you wish. Are you okay?
I mean, no payment was discussed for this, and
He
it was
looks down. He
riskier
like
than.
looks down at the bag that he's holding. It's like, okay.
Oh, you have that.
I was told to give this to you once you.
Because it was riskier than expected.
Oh, so you're wanting more. I get it now. I get it now.
I mean, look like who got fucked up in like I'm fine, but who got fucked up?
that looks over at
Orgoth
Orgoth.
did. Healed himself a little bit, but he was rough for a while.
Yeah. Ooh, he looks like he's been stepped on. Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't roll great on my second win, so I'm hurting.
I tell you what. Do you have the item? And he pulls out a box.
Orgoth.
Now
Yes,
we
here.
we risked our lives for this. Can we know at least what it is?
I all I know is that it's a figurine of wondrous power that changes into an elephant.
Well, it fucking did indeed.
Yeah, you got something dangerous here. I hope you know how to use it.
And he kind of looks into the box and looks down at it. It's like, interesting. I can show this to Professor Wist.
Would like to have a word with them if they're available at some point.
I could have them contact you. Yes.
Yes, I would be appreciated.
Where can we contact you?
I mean,
you can deliver a message at the Cool Flame.
I will do that then. Yes.
or you can send to us.
I can do that as well.
Either way is fine.
Send
Here-
to him.
Here's the bag, and he goes into another box and unlocks.
But it is us sending, so you send it, right?
Us. I don't know what you're talking.
Does it work as a
It's-
verb?
It's semantics, but we can talk about it later.
And
I'm not a spellcaster. I
hands
don't,
over
I'm
a
trying.
bag. Hands over a bag with like coins in it, and then like pulls out and counts out another 100 gold, and puts it on the counter for all of you.
Yeah, that will cover health insurance. Thank you so much.
What's health insurance?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, okay. Anyway, thank you so much for helping. Professor Wiss will get in contact with you, and perhaps we'll be able to impart more information as to what the deal with is. It transformed into. It's just a magic item. It's just be under whoever activated it should be able to control it.
Should be. I'm sure.
Emphasis on should.
Just
Did
be
not.
careful who you break it out in front of. It's not kid friendly.
Yeah, don't whip it out in front of kids.
I will make sure that the interns keep their hands off of this. The grad students.
It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to see you again. Good day.
Good day. How much did we get?
There's 500 gold in the bag.
125 each. Let's keep some for Lapis.
Was this the place where Lapis came to do the sending?
Yes,
Is it the next day?
it is
or
the
that
same.
still
It's the same day. You're currently in like late afternoon right now. So
All good. All good.
Wait,
Just double
500
checking.
total. 500. Yeah, 125 each.
Cool.
If so, I'm just gonna send a message to Jaden to tell her to remind her to add that to her inventory when she's back.
okay. So where do you go from here?
Ooh, what time is it?
It is middle of the afternoon.
I have something I think I have to tell the both of you. I was hoping Lapis might be here because I think she might know more. But so last night, I fell asleep in my room after the drinking, and I fell asleep on my armor. And when I woke up this morning, it looks like this.
And Orgoth will and he's constantly just sweating because he's wearing a cloak, a traveling cloak.
Why would you wear that?
But he opens the cloak so you can see the breastplate.
It's like somebody took
And
watercolors and like drew like there's like these like indentations or holes on 4 on each side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's like black smoky watercolors kind of going into a central knot. So there's 4 on one side, 4 on the other, and it looks strangely like a spider.
Well, that looks great. Why were you wearing something on top of that? It's a good fashion choice.
Well, because I had a weird dream too.
I had weird dreams and I don't show up naked.
No. About what? Dreams are powerful, Orgoth. What did you see?
I was in a cave somewhere, sitting in a big chair, maybe a throne, and there were hundreds of spiders, little spiders, big spiders, giant spiders, all, I don't know how they do it, but like bowing. It's kind of, I can't describe it another way.
How do spiders
I
bow?
don't, like some had the front, like, anyway, I don't know. It felt that way. And I looked down in the dream at my hands, and I don't think it was me. I didn't see my hands, but then I woke up. So, and then the armor was like this. So I don't know. And I'm thinking about what the Driders, we don't know the Driders, what the big spider people said in Betrayer's Rise.
It's definitely a special armor.
Yeah.
Not to mention your tattoo as well. You seemed surprised when it took the form of a spider.
Yeah, I didn't, because normally I have to tell that I think about what I want the tattoo to be, and then it becomes that. But I didn't think of it to do that. Maybe that happened in the dream too. I don't know. But I don't, that's why I was wearing the cloak. I don't know what to do about that. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's just cool looking armor.
I don't think there's anything to hide here. Like, honestly, it's armor.
And you're in a city full of quite eclectic fashions, so I don't think anyone would look twice. But if you have any more of those dreams, if you don't mind, I think you should tell us. I think we can.
Well, then I think he just rips off the cloak. He's like, okay, now I'm taking this thing off. Okay.
Wow, you are really sweaty. I did not realize.
Ooh.
You are glistening.
Keep your arms down. Keep your arms down.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah.
In the sunlight, the spider kind of starts to fade into the background, almost like becoming like almost translucent.
I don't think he sees that.
Okay.
Because he's not looking at it, but you all can see it.
Yeah, now that is an interesting piece of armor, Orgoth. I think you might have stumbled upon something bigger than we realize here.
I feel more protected wearing
That's good. If it feels right, then I say go with it. But be careful in those dreams of yours.
All
right. As you're approaching the cool flame, you see there is this patrol, Hannibal patrol, and they're kind of just walking, and you see them going up to people like on the street, and they're like, "Have you seen this person?" And they're showing them like a piece of paper.
Oof.
Woman puts his hat over his eyes, puts his sword away, because now he's kind of going into not overt stealth mode, but he's not trying to like he wants to use his stature to his benefit, and kind of like hides behind Orgoth's.
Oh, I am blending into the background.
as they're walking.
And you see it looks like a wanted poster of some sort, but it looks like it's kind of wrinkled up a little bit, and like it's older, like the piece of paper is like been through a lot, like there's creases in it. And let's see if they notice you approaching, and they do. So they come up to the biggest of you. It's like, excuse me, sir. Good day. Nice armor.
Oh, thank you.
We are looking for this individual, this gentleman. We are under orders from Ambassador Delore Mitchell to help find somebody that they're looking for. Have you seen this person? And they show you this. Let me find it. They show you, and I'm going to put it into the Netherdeep chat. They show you this wanted poster, and it says "Wanted." Vondriel Lodrath, Besace Teal. Only it's and below it says, if you have any information on this individual, please contact your local. And it said Righteous Brand Outpost, rewards apply. It's a Righteous Brand Outpost is crossed out and says the Imperial Ambassador, and it has a signature of Ambassador Hamawin Delore Mitchell underneath. And it looks like a picture of, it's just a sketch, but it looks very like North, only kind of scowling. Have you seen this individual?
I don't know anybody named Vandriel. How do you pronounce that? That's the two.
Vondriel, I believe.
Oh, Vandriel. No.
Any of your
is there a reward?
There is a reward. I believe there's 1,000 gold piece reward for any information.
Wilvin, at that, he kind of like unintentionally gives like a that money sounds good to him, but he doesn't say anything.
So if do you have an extra one of these?
We're having copies drawn out so we could like post them.
Oh, all right.
But this is apparently the original. The ambassador has been holding on to this, so I need to keep it in my possession right now. But
all right. So if I were to see this, and I'm going to try to remember what they look like. But if I see this person, I should come to the Imperial embassy, and they give you an address. Oh, all right. I'm sure I can ask someone where that is.
Well, good day. And they kind of like, North, make a stealth roll.
Can I use my face step to get the fuck out onto like a roof?
Make a stealth check first.
14 plus 11, 25.
Okay, yeah, you're just like, you kind of like go to the shadows. And, yeah. Wilvin, they see you, but they don't really like pay attention. They like kind of nod. Like they're talking to all of you, but Orgoth's the one talking out loud.
Sure. So. Wilvin actually, he also hasn't looked at them. Or Orgoth, he's doing the hat low thing, and because he's so low to the ground, he really only gets like knees down. He's just kind of like Orgoth's like the teller to his pen. You know, in this
silent partner. Yep.
So if you say, are they walking away?
They're about to walk away. Yes, they're kind of nodding at you,
and as they do walk away, Wilvin, who has not seen the poster yet, he looks up at Orgoth and he says, I don't know who Vondriel is, but I want to find him because that's good money.
I'm going to wait until they're gone.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I'm like,
yeah, they disappear.
then I kind of like look down
Well, yeah, it was a picture of North.
And Wilvin's eyes get really wide, and he says, "What? You're telling me the Imperial ambassador is looking for Nort?"
Yeah, or yes, I think it looked just like North.
Son of a bitch! Now he's mad. He's like huffing through his mustache and like eyes wide, and he's kind of going into like paranoia mode, like the Pepe Sylvia, like in his head, like and so he I think he kind of like gets curt with Orgoth and stops like conversing and gets into his own world and just kind of starts walking again toward the cool flame, absentmindedly, not realizing that he's being rude to Orgoth in the conversation.
Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah.
And Orgoth looks around and doesn't, I think, see North anywhere. It's like, oh,
okay, yeah.
Wilvin, and he just like kind of like steps to catch up with Wilvin, who's
one big step. So Wilvin's like,
North, what do you do?
You know what? I'm going to let them do their thing, and I don't want to put them in any danger, so I'm going to head to the embassy myself.
Okay.
oh, I'm nervous now.
Okay. So Wilvin and Orgoth, what do you do?
Well, we
cool flame, right? That's where we're headed. I'm following Wilvin at this point. So
Yeah, and Wilvin just assumes everybody's behind him. He doesn't really look because he's too busy in his paranoia.
Okay.
So I guess we get to the cool flame.
You get to the cool flame. So North, it's a bit longer distance for you to get to
Oh,
the
yeah.
embassy from here.
Can I pick up lemon cakes and honey wine on the way?
You can, yes.
Excellent, I will.
So Wilvin and Orgoth, you get to the cool flame.
Is Spike on duty?
Spike is on duty. Also, the owner, Para's actually there. She's a halfling woman, and she's got red and black hair. It's really long, and it's striped horizontally, so it's like black, red, black, red, black, red down her long hair. And she's behind the bar, and she is actually like counting the till right now. And she kind of waves at you. Good evening, sirs. How can I help you?
we'd like to get a couple of tankards from our keg.
Oh,
that's
Spike
behind,
comes up. Yep, I got him. And Spike, he pulls up the keg and puts it on the bar for them, and pulls 2 clean glasses for you. Where's your friends?
He's like, they're shopping, still shopping.
Wait, where is Orgoth? Where's North?
I don't know. North, when we were there, North took off.
She wasn't behind us.
I have come to a place where I just need to accept everyone just leaves and then eventually hopefully comes back. I can't keep track of everybody anymore. I tried, and it's like you left and Lapis left and North left. I don't even think she liked the bird. I don't know. And so it's you and me again right now. And I'm going to have a drink. Okay. And you should probably have one too.
So as you're saying that, Maggie and Dermot push open the door, run in, and run over to you. And it's like, Para's like, welcome to the, don't worry about, are you okay? Are you okay? Dermot says.
Easy, relax. Orgoth, I sent Dermot a message about your hand. I was a little concerned. So he's here to take a look at it if you'll let him.
Oh, of course. And he kind of starts looking at it. I'm going to make a medicine check for him. Maggie says, oh, this is what I was talking about on the carriage ride over here. It's how we paid the extra fee to make sure that we got here in a expeditious fashion. And it was quite entertaining to actually go around the curves on 2 wheels. But And Dermot's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But this is what I was talking about to you, Dermot. You know, it's unless you get the whole story from somebody, you just don't understand. Like keeping secrets is just it's like with Galsariad. He was keeping secrets from us. He was holding stuff back. He wasn't letting us know what was going on. And Dermot's like, you're absolutely right.
Wait, Wilvin, how did you send him a message? I didn't see you send a note with a scout or a messenger or a bird or anything.
Oh no, that's it's how I used to communicate back in the day. I can send a message. Did you not know that?
No. How far can you send a message?
And he says, it's never failed me before. So I suppose there's not not really a limit.
So like the guys at the all site place, that far? They said they could send one all the way back to Chagall.
As far as I know, I've never tried any further than just a couple 100 miles away. But I'm happy to test it over a long period of time. I can't do it constantly, but I don't know. I've never really tested the limits of it.
Oh, because I have a message I want to send.
He's poking it with like a swab. He's actually like, it wasn't. He didn't even poke with anything metal or anything. It was just like cold. It was cold.
It was cold. Yeah, it was the cold out.
Yeah. Surprise.
He kind of cleans it and says, "Looks like you just came in something, allergic to something. Perhaps. I think you're fine."
Yeah, it was I think I just touched something. It's a weird place, right? It's a desert. I've never been anywhere other than Chagall.
Orgoth, when you got to explain it, it was because of a magical item that broke in his hand. That's why I'm concerned. It's
okay. So you said don't tell people, and now you're telling people.
It's Dermot, Orgoth. You can't keep secrets from it. Maggie was just saying you can't be keeping secrets from your people.
You can't be keeping secrets from your people.
Oh God,
that's what Maggie said.
So many rules. Okay, so there was a gem that I took from Galsariad because I thought that was how he cast spells, and I didn't want him casting any spells on us.
Of course.
Okay, sure. And then
Maggie goes, "That's a very tactical decision."
Thank you. And then we fought a giant elephant, and that was a statue of some kind that got huge, like giant elephant size. And so I thought there was a connection between the two things. So I smashed the gem into the elephant, and then it got small again, but the gem smashed, which is what I wanted to have happen. But I got some there and a little on my finger, and that's what happened.
Maybe you just got scratched up by the stone. Maggie says,
"Sure.
I wish I could have fought an elephant."
Yeah, it was big. It was fun, actually. It hit really hard.
Dermot, are you sure he's going to be all right?
He's going to be. I think he's going to be fine.
We can't have him walking around like this. You understand? You've taken a good look at it.
I've taken a good look. He's completely fine.
Other than the fact that he's beat up, he is fine.
Yeah, right.
Just as Dermot examines him, he's down like 35 hit points. He's like, but that's fine. It's all good. It's almost nighttime. Whatever.
Maggie says, "It looks as if you have." It looks as if you have pulled out your keg. Are you going to be drinking some tonight?
Oh, we've started two more glasses, please.
And the dwarf Spike comes over with 2 more glasses and puts them down.
Yes, you can drink from our keg.
Dermot's like,
but you need the big one though, Maggie. Bring Maggie the big tankard again.
And the big tankard comes out and boom onto the table.
Jeez, it's almost as big as the keg. Come on, Orgoth, save some.
Well, we'll buy another one if we run out.
And you start hanging out with Maggie and Dermot and enjoying your time together as the night falls.
That's a fun crowd, like the two talls and the two shorts. I
Yeah.
just like the
Yeah.
picture. I like
Yeah.
that.
So North, you've
Yes.
stopped off for honey cakes and
Yeah.
so you show up at the embassy. The embassy it's not like you can just hop onto the roof. There is a tall iron gate around and like a stone building,
Yeah.
like a good 15, 20 feet at the widest from the gate to the.
Oh no, I can pop over the
Of course, yeah. I'm just saying.
and then climb the wall.
Okay. There are people who are patrolling the grounds, and you see kind of like lots of people watch. So I'd like you to make a stealth check.
That's a 24.
Okay. You're able to get inside. You're sticking to the shadows. You can get up to the building.
I'm gonna try to spot through windows.
Okay.
See if I can see
Make a perception check.
the ambassador.
Mm-hmm.
A perception check relying on sight has advantage. Thank you, Lapis, for the eyes of the eagle. That's shit. That's 12.
You look up, and you don't see where the ambassador's rooms are, but you look up and you see on a balcony there's a man with long, stringy red hair wearing these really nice, like, robes, mage robes. And he's wearing a robe that a member of the Cerebus Assembly
Oh God, I'm
would
not
be
going.
wearing. And we're going to stop there for the day.
That's fun.
Imperial Entanglements.
Oh my God. This was a stressful episode.
I can't catch a break, can I?
Yeah.
Mom, you've done so well for yourself. Why do you want to ruin my life?
Well, there's reasons. We'll have that conversation when you actually get to her. So. Oh, great episode, y'all.
Yeah, good stuff today, Ron.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. The elephant, I did not see that coming.
No, that was great.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about the bird.
Hey,
no, it was like Orgot's like, oh, this is gonna be great. She's gonna love it. It's like,
Did somebody ever gift you a pet before? It's like giving somebody just like this mountain of responsibility. And North is not the one to take a massive amount of responsibility and use it wisely.
I'm laying the groundwork for Orgoth being really bad at giving gifts.
I love
Obviously.
that. Oh, I love that.
Well, let's go around. It's almost time, and let's do our wrap up.
Hey, everybody, this is Bill. You can find me on Twitter and Hive at Bill Roper, and on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok at Bill Freakin' Roper. Other places you can also find me are playing Cure Starfall, a streetwise, get in fast, get out faster human starship pilot in Shadowport Adventures, Luck of the Draw, a Star Wars Edge of the Empire actual play on the Emporium for the Wayward Gamer Twitch channel. And you can also catch me on the GM Advice show over on the Happy Jacks RPG Network, with all of the streaming links for that show to be found at happyjacks.org. And in fact, I'm on that show this Friday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, reading emails and giving sketchy advice. And finally, thank you to everyone, all the amazing people that are supporting the show on Twitch and wherever podcasts can be found. Please subscribe, review, tell your friends. Help us spread the good word of D&D Severed Sun style. Thank you guys so much. It's amazing.
Folks, thank you so much for listening today. I'm Ross. I've been playing Wilven. You can find me on the socials at GriffRM. For those listening live, we are on our last day of a big old giveaway contest that we're doing in our Discord. It won't be the last one we do, so hop into that Discord so you can be part of it. Check out the contests channel and be part of that with us. Just again, to plug those contests, our patrons get those double entries, which is a big deal. Even our lowest level of patronage still gets double entries and everything. And there was something I wanted to plug with one of the other, and I'm losing it right now. But just a blanket statement. The Patreon has so much content, and I think we are on track to add a bunch more in 2023. It's going uphill fast, and
Yes.
you don't want to miss it. So thanks for being here, and come join us on all the platforms, folks.
And let Ross plug the Patreon. I won't have to do it this time.
I got you.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Jamie. I've been playing North. You can find me on Twitter, Tumblr, Hive, Inkblot, at Suburban Cryptic. And you know what? We got merch.
We
do.
So you can find that. We have the link on the
It's
Twitter.
on the link tree. Yeah.
It's on Linktree. Yeah, it's on the Linktree, so you can find that. You can have a beautiful mug, or you can even have the Skull Crusher T-shirt that Bill wore on a few of our streams.
I might get one of those myself.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Come check them out. And I'm sure there's more coming down the road.
Oh yes. We
We got
need to get
plans.
Claire on that one that
Yes.
one shirt. I need.
Yeah. Claire's got some really good stuff mocked up,
Yeah.
and once they're perfected, they're gonna get on the store, and
Ooh.
those things I will be purchasing. I'm very
Yes. Oh
excited.
yeah. And my name is Ron Murphy, and you can find me on Twitter at Ron88Keys RBDM. Please follow us on Twitter at Severed Sons DND. You can find the Severed Sons Rhyme and the Frostmaiden podcast on any podcasting platform. And this episode will premiere next week on YouTube and the podcast. Please share us with all your friends. Fantastic community. Thank you all for listening to us and following us. And what else? Thank you to Wizards of the Coast, Gang at Critical Role,
Always.
to all our listeners and our fans. Keep on rolling. Bye, everyone.
Bye.